Salutations, Shine Squad. Yes. Welcome, and welcome back, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all see it. Yeah, sometimes you had them days where you like, I ain't even gonna say that word, but we getting straight into it. You know what I'm talking about? It's Thirsty Thursday, baby. We made it to see another day, almost to the week. And we're chosen. So we gonna clap it up for that fact alone, baby. We gonna get straight into it. Before I get straight into it, because I ain't even gonna say getting straight into it, because I got something to say before we get into this Thirsty Thursday. You know what I'm talking about? What I want to say, and this is real. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no story time or none of that. It ain't gonna be long and drawn out, but I'm just gonna say this real quick. Clock it. I'm the type of person that's a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood of Chicago. I done been through all throughout the suburbs around there. You know what I'm talking about? But we not even gonna put too much energy into that. But what I'm saying is, in my lifetime, I done been through some of it all. The worst of the worst. But what I want to tell y'all and what I want to put out there is you can't sit up and be a messed up person or have a messed up mindset and blame it on your environment. Because like I said, I done been through the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit up and be like, oh, yeah, when I was 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, this type of thing happened to me. Like, no, I'm not harping on the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to the future. And one thing I can say, real talk, y'all see it. I'm one of the best aunts ever. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I'm a perfect person because I'm not. But it's not a time that my nieces and nephews or even my baby, you know what I'm saying, say that I've been a messed up person and they were messed up. That's something I did. My nieces and nephews gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, how I'm coming behind them. And I'm not even gonna get into the stories, you know what I'm saying, because that's not what it's about. We not getting into that. We getting into this Thursday. We gonna get into this Thirsty Thursday. But yeah, clock it. You know what I'm talking about? What this Thirsty Thursday is about is not chasing, we replacing. Oh my soul, that's what we doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And I'm not out here portraying or pretending to be a perfect person. Cause like I said, I done been through some of the worst situations that you can imagine. But what I'm not finna do is sit up here and be project that onto somebody else and then be like, oh yeah, well, when I was 6, 7, this happened to me and that happened to me and that's why I'm messed up. No. We could all use some therapy. Don't get me wrong. And when I do get to the point where I'm going 0 to 100 and people, it take a lot to get me to that point. But when I do get to that point, then it's, oh yeah, it's mental. She need help and this and this and that. But no. If you walk into a cave right now and poke a bear, what you expecting? When you push people to their limits, bro, what do you think they gonna do? Or what do you think their reaction gonna be? But we are not getting into none of that. Because like I said, this page is strictly about positivity. It's about building each other up. Not tearing each other down. Because look, like I said, I'm from the hood of Chicago. And not even that, I'm dubbed as a roast queen. Because I can go blow for blow with people. But I'm coming beyond that. I'm coming on a new phase. You know what I'm saying? I've elevated. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not here to tear people down. We could sit up and roast for days. People know how I give it up. And I got hands on top of it. So that's not even a thing. But on top of that, that's not doing anything for me. That's not getting me nowhere. And people who know me know, like my A1s, my day ones, they know how I'm giving it up. I don't have anything to prove to nobody. It's shine. But at one point, I was considered shine or dine because people know I'm smacking them for a living. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. Yeah, that's how I do. Like, but I've come a long way, and I'm here to elevate again. So we gonna give it up, and I'm giving it up to God more than anything. Like, God got me. You know what I'm talking about? My name. This means something for me. This is what it's about. Grace by God. Rashawn means grace by God. If y'all don't believe it, Google it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not here to prove anything to nobody. I didn't been it. Not Bennett, but but look, I'm trying to be Bennett because I don't want to be in it, but still, I done been there, done it. Like, it's nothing that I done came from that I can't conquer. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it's about. Not staying in that man state, staying in that state of man. You know what I'm talking about? I done came a long way on my soul. Like, right hand of God, like, y'all. Wait a minute, because what this say? This is the point I'm at. I don't care what nobody say about me. What nobody have to say about me. Like, but look, this wasn't even what I was getting into. We gonna get into the real things of the things. We getting into that Thirsty Thursday. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Clap it up, y'all. We made it to see another day. Almost through the week, and we're chosen, baby. Yeah. That's what we get into. So clap it up, y'all. I'm sorry for that little rant that I went on, but we clapping it up because we're chosen. And it ain't nobody gonna stop us. It's nothing nobody gonna say that's gonna stop us. No, absolutely not. I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be perfect, but I'm working on me. I'm trying to build everything up as it comes. You know what I'm talking about? So clap it up, y'all. We're here. We're chosen. And we gonna get straight into the Thirsty Thursday, okay? We're not chasing. We're replacing, baby. So clap it up. Real talk. Stop begging people for what God already put inside of you. That's what we doing on this Thirsty Thursday, okay? Clap it up, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. Instead of being thirsty for attention and for approval, we thirsty for elevation, baby. We on a whole new level. Get on my level, get on my level, Real talk. That's what we doing. Even if you've been through the worst of the worst, don't let that define who you are at the present. You know what I'm talking about? Because you looking at her. The person who done been through all the storms, all the earthquakes, all the mudslides and all of that. We're looking at her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting none of that define me. I'm a product of my environment, but I'm here to elevate, and we're doing this together. Y'all don't get it twisted, because this page ain't about perfection. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. I'm not here to portray nothing that I'm not. But I can tell you, let's get into it. We getting into it today on this Thirsty Thursday. But I will tell you, ask about me. Because anybody who know me and have known me for years and years and years, they'll tell you, that's that big. Yeah. And I ain't even going to say that whole word, but look, clock it. Yeah, people who know me know. It's nothing that I have to put out here or portray or pretend to be. I'm telling y'all, I've come a long way, and I couldn't be more proud of where I am today. Nothing in my past that I've went through is going to define the woman I am today. So clock it. Yeah. Let's get into it. Again, y'all, we talked about this. We talked about it. But nothing or anybody is meant to understand the vision you have for you, that God put in you, right? And that's cool. We clocking it. We gonna keep healing. We gonna keep building, and we gonna keep showing up. That's the main part on this Thirsty Thursday. So clap it up, baby. Yeah. The right people gonna recognize you, and they gonna recognize your value, and they gonna know where you come from and how far you come. And them the people who you want around you. The people who building you up. Not the people who tearing you down, and the people who living in the past like, man, woo. No. We not doing none of that. We're wanting to be around people who building us up and recognizing our value as of today. So this Thirsty Thursday, y'all, we pulling a Sierra. Level up. Level up, level up, level up. And this ain't no twerking video or none of that, because I'm telling y'all, I'm going to hit it on y'all. No, look, I'm going to stop, y'all, for real. It's not about none of that, because y'all ain't finna see none of that in this video, but I'm telling y'all, it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. And if y'all on this Thirsty Thursday saying, y'all not finna take me, y'all not gonna have me revert back to that, that's why they call me Shana Dime, because I'm known for whoop. It's nothing nobody could tell me. Well, back then, it was nothing nobody could tell me. And nobody is gonna take away from how far I've come. I promise you. Because we're chosen. Yes. And I feel it all over me. You know what I'm saying? If God hadn't been raining on me and covering me, and I hadn't been graced by God, ain't no telling where I'd be right now in my lifetime compared to where I come from. Real talk. So shout out to the people who made me. The people who was there for me from day one when I had absolutely nothing. You talking about starting from the bottom, now we here? Y'all ain't seen nothing. Like I said, the stuff that I've been through and the stuff that I've came through, it don't, yeah, it's not even matched. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not using my past as a crutch for my future, or saying I'm a messed up person and I'm an entitled person and I need this and need that and people need to do this and people need to do that because of where I come from. Absolutely not, baby. We shaking it off. We not chasing, we replacing. That's that stuff, and that's that mindset we're going to replace. And not only that, we're doing it together. I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have no idea how I can relate. When I say started from the bottom, now we here, and not that I'm rich and just laid up and luxury and look, everything I got in here, it may have came from Family Dollar, Walmart. I'm not portraying this rich bitch. Yeah, I like how that's flowing because I don't want to cuss. But I'm not. But I came from the very bottom. You talking about somebody who would run away as a teen and sleep on the roof of the school. And I've had some of the worst things happen to me. But guess what? I'm not going to let none of that define me. And I don't want to make that a story or a storyline. And that's not what I'm getting into. Because guess what? We clapping it up, baby. Because if it wasn't for God and it wasn't for me being graced by God, I wouldn't have made it this far, y'all. That's my story. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a story that I'm going to use to be a messed up person or have an attitude. Or I want to be a person, let's work it out. Clock it. How can we move forward? What can we do for a resolution? That's the person I've always been. And nothing or nobody is going to take that away from me. Dead homies. But like I said, y'all, we on this Thirsty Thursday. We ain't chasing. None of that. We replacing. And we graced by God. Whoever, whatever God you believe in, I'm sure you graced by him. And he has you as a highly favored person, because this is where I'm at right now. Everything about it, like, I've come so far and nobody is going to take away where I come from and how far I've come. Nobody. Ain't nobody going to tell me different. So, clap it up, y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all made it this far. And y'all already know. We're chosen. So, yes, on this Thirsty Thursday, y'all, keep doing it. Show up, show out, and be who you are. Don't let the past define you. Don't let the past be like, oh, the trauma. Like, get over it. Like, it wasn't that bad, I'm sure. And I'm not even going to say that because I wasn't walking in your shoes and you didn't walk in mine. But I'll tell you one thing. Again, I've been through some of the worst situations. Anything you can think of bad, I done been through it. But God brought me through it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my testimony. And that's my story. I'm not finna sit here and hurt to y'all and be buttholes to y'all about stuff that happened in my past when I was like, come on now. No, we not doing that. We not chasing. We replacing, baby. And we're overcoming any obstacles in our path. And we gonna keep doing it. And we gonna keep showing up. And we gonna keep showing out. And we gonna keep doing it. Because guess what, baby? We're chosen. And it's nothing nobody could tell us. But back to what I was saying. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all made it through this far. And don't let nobody dim your light, baby. Keep shining. Yes.